Hello everybody, Willie Autisticity. I'm in bed. It's like 7:45 a.m. And if you heard the rumbling, I hope you heard the rumbling because I don't want to have to explain it to you. But there's a storm right now, which is why my battery-powered lantern is on, just in case the power goes out. And it was really bad earlier. It woke me up. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go back to sleep. I'll provide you with footage right here. I did take a video of the worst part of the storm. Some people wake up to birds chirping. What do I wake up to? Well, see that flash? I wake up to this BS this morning. Oh my god. I was planning on going back to sleep, but looks like that's not happening. I'm gonna close this because this is starting to creep me out. So I have my battery-powered lantern on just in case. So there's the power goes out, which I feel like it will at some point. I'm fine. As you can see, we got a little light reflecting off the lens. I haven't had a storm like this in a while, so I'm a bit surprised. But then again, I never checked the weather. I'm sorry, it's thundering. Like, it's thundering really, really bad. Like, here's a better view. And by the way, check this out. I got this cool footage of lightning striking. The alarming thing, though, is that it's not too far from my house, so should I be a little concerned about that? I don't know. But this is the first time I've caught lightning on camera, so I'm just a little bit excited. Holy. But yep, this is how to start a morning right. Woken up by thunder and unable to get a full night's sleep. In my case, because, you know, I'm a night owl. Because babble wabble wabble bam. But the point is, sorry for the hold up, sorry for not looking fresh. I'm literally lying in my bed. I woke up like this. I'm surprised it's this smooth down. But anyway. So, without further delays, you're going to have your Minecraft furniture video and your introduction, or as we in the biz like to call it, an intro, which is what everyone who is not a complete weirdo says. No one calls it an introduction, right? Do you call it an introduction? You in front of the screen? I'm watching you. You better not say introduction during this introduction. God damn it! Well, hello. Welcome back to Minecraft. As you can see, I haven't done anything to this city world since you last saw it. I'm sorry, I am lazy, I am just going to admit that up front. But let me change time today real quick. Now, what we're building may not be necessary soon. And it's lagging so much I can't Alright. Showing what I mean. I mean something very plain and simple. Neon lights are a very simple build. All you need is a few of your sign of choice, some glow squid ink, and whatever color you want on the thing to be. In this case, I think we're gonna go ahead and y'all film line. Now you place your sign, and basically add whatever text you want. Now this may take a few minutes, so I may fast forward and do a cut, so apologies in advance for that. That took forever. Now that we've done that, we can apply our dye of choice, which in this case is lime green, but you can use whatever dye you want. This works for every single color of dye, even black. So, we're gonna change time to night for this final stage. I'm gonna drop down, but it's lagging so bad. There we go. And check that out. It looks legit like an LED light. Pretty cool. I'm not sure how it would appear on your Minecraft, because I'm gonna be honest, my Minecraft screen doesn't have that much gamma, I feel like it. But we legitimately get this cool glowing effect. Works really well. You can put it on sides of whatever building you want. Makes an old, kind of outdated building look fresh, and yes, I'm saying this building is a bit old and outdated. But let's say you're not satisfied with the color of your LED lights. Well, that's okay, because you can always change the color. Maybe not that color, though. Let's try light blue. Here. I don't know why I'm lagging so hard. I'd have to check that. Oh, and purple. Legitimately, I'm lagging very hard right now. And for my last color, that's not it. Don't worry, that was just a sneeze.
Are you kidding me, boy? It's coronavirus time and you say it's just a sneeze? Just a sneeze?
So yeah, you can do this with any color, any type of sign, as long as you have glowing. It even works on like black undyed signs. Sorry, I had to kill that zombie to save that villager. The editor changed time today, so no more villagers get attacked. Ow, this bloody lagging piece of crap. No, stay out of the hotel. Dear God. But now, you know how to make these really cool LED lights. And that's what matters. There's gonna be a lot of skips and cuts in this first furniture tutorial of the video. Because I'm gonna be honest, it took a while. It's actually not hard to make, but the problem is if you want to put a lot of them in, like I did, it's gonna take a long time. But hey, it was worth it. Now the question is, what do we do next with our sweet time? That is in fact an excellent question. Which means we're going back to my big, super well done and all developed creative world, which is more medieval. So let's skip to that. We're here! And it's raining here too. And yes, I do intend to put in more windmills than just this one. But just the one looks good for now. So beat with it. Now, let me just get the whole world to load up. Oh, again, I cut here. way inside. Don't mind the items on the floor. Now, to make this build, you're going to need slabs. It can be anything that's wood. So you can use regular woods or nether woods. It doesn't really matter, but I prefer regular woods for the way it looks. Oh my god, my clock is going off like crazy. Will you shut up, you stupid clock? Anyway, you'll also need a spruce trapdoor of the same kind. Thank you! A chain. Lever. So, 2 of each of these materials. 2 spruce wood slabs, or whatever slab you want. 2 of a trapdoor of the same type of wood. 2 chains, and 2 levers. Now, are you going to shut the hell up?
Well, nope.
That's what I said, but shut the hell up! Anyway, start. Oh, for God's sake. Start by putting your 2 slabs into the wall like this. Type, oh, what was that? Talking to my cat, he's making noise. Anyway, so next you put your spruce trapdoors in. You can put them either way, longwise, whatever, but I prefer to do it like this. Okay, now you crouch, do shut up, and place the chains on the trapdoors like so. And finally you place the levers above the chains and engage them. And you have this really nice looking shelf design right here. Now you might be wondering, what does one put on a shelf? Well, 2 things for this place. First is a lantern, and the other is a flower of some kind. And you figure out how to put it in. It was like a poppy. I'm gonna assume it was a poppy. So put that there, and voila. Really nice, easy shelf design. Not too hard or anything. And we have one over here too. That's the flower. You know, I'll never know. Just do it. Is this man serious? Alright. For this next build, ignore the weird headboard thing right there. For this next build, we're gonna need 2 pieces of white wool. Four carpets of whatever color you want your bed to be. In this case, red carpet. Then 2 beds of that same color. Now you're gonna need spruce trapdoors depending on where you put it. So I won't give you the exact number because it's definitely variable. Now the final thing you need is a little bit of top snow. I'd say like 4 beds, whatever. So you start by putting your white wool here, like this, and putting your 2 beds down here. Then you close them in with your trapdoors. Then crouch, pull it on the carpet, Finally, place the top snow. And exactly 4 bits of top snow. 2 bits for each side of the bed pillow. And now you have this very cozy looking bed. Now, what's the difference between this and the failed bed design from the other video? Well, the difference is you can actually sleep in this bed. I just saw a freaking siren head out my window, but it was just this building. I am stupid. Well, there's an iron golem out there at least, so don't feel like a total idiot. Ah, what am I saying? I do. But there you have this very nice bed. And it'll leave you completely under the covers though, so be warned that if you get in this bed, you might not be able to breathe. Who gives a crud about that? Literally who? Alright. Let's move on to whatever the hell we're building next. What is that goat doing? I don't know, but... There is a very simple yet very nice candle design I quite like. What does it require? Well, I'll warn you that this is a very expensive candle design, so it's not quite for survival mode. You'll need 1 end rod and 1 light candle per candle. Don't forget your flint and steel to light them. You also need a scaffolding block, in this case white wool. So let's destroy this. So you're going to place a scaffolding block and then place your candle on top of it. You can light it, you don't have to light it, but if you want to light it you can. No harm done. Now destroy your scaffolding block and notice that the candle is just floating in midair. Ooh, spooky. Whatever. Place your end rod like so, and you have a very tall candle on your hands now. It's a very simple build, very easy, it's not that complex. It's not. Well, I shouldn't say it's easy because you have to go to the end and back to build one of these. So if you're looking just to increase your reputation and are able to make regular trips to the end, I highly recommend that design. But if you're just casual trying to impress your friends, not that great at going into other dimensions, you should try to avoid that design. It will not bring you joy. Let's say that right here, this right here, is your very favorite chest in the world. Full of your very valuable valuables, or in this case, 7 gunpowder and 4 pufferfish. Question is, how are you going to keep those valuables safe in a world like the one we live in? Well, the answer is a hidden chest system. Now, what do you need to build this? You'll need a sticky piston and 2 sticky pistons, and at least 4 bookshelves. I'd recommend more than 4 usually, but not enough space for that right now. an activation mechanism of any kind, which means a lever. Oh, I already have levers, but anyway. A redstone torch and redstone dust. Did I miss anything? I don't think so, but... So, start by placing in pistons like this. Now place these two like so. Now, real quickly, we're gonna add like a little stone block right here and place your activation mechanism on this whatever block. It can be a lever, it can be a button, preferably not button, preferably either a light pressure play or a lever, but anyway. Then you put 2 bookshelves on here like so. Now I have to go to the other side of the mechanism because that's the only way you're ever gonna get this thing wired up. So you put the redstone torch on this side and then wire up with 2 redstone dust. And now see how that's resulted. And you might be thinking, wait a minute, that's just a bookshelf. What trick are you trying to pull on us, Blue Glass City? I'm not trying to pull a single trick on you, reviewers. See, if you flip this lever, you now have access to your very secret chest that nobody knows about. Your chest filled with your very valuable valuables that no one will ever find unless they know you really well. But with all these trapdoors around, it seems highly unlikely, especially since there are 2 other bookcases down here. No, I guess technically one of them is a secret entrance, so one might figure that out, but with all these trapdoors, how could they? And now, to cover up the trigger mechanism, you can either use a painting or a trapdoor. If you use a pressure plate, use a painting. If you use the lever, use a trapdoor. That's what I think. I think that turned out decent. Not amazing, but decent. I love my sign, that's pretty cool. Alright, so how do you make a simple PC? I wonder why it's simple. PC, you'll see in a few minutes. Anyway, so let's just deconstruct this. Oh my god! That better end up in a perfectly cut screens video, I swear to God. But anyway, what you need to start with is your block of choice. Now it has to have a version of it that's stairs. Once you got that block of choice, get the stairs to the dark oak block, dark oak stairs. Now, grab some quartz stairs. Place it like that. Now, grab an iron frame, it doesn't matter what kind, it can be gold, it can be regular, I'm just gonna go for gold because it's cool. Now, take a shield and put in the item frame because this is your mouse. And computer screen, as we saw before, we're just going to use a nice little painting. And since this is like an old-fashioned PC, we're going to use this painting because it looks like an old boxy monitor to me. And now the final finishing touch is to add a grindstone right next to it, which is the PC itself, aside from the monitor. And that is a simple PC design. Now, I'm thinking simple. Isn't there a more complex design? Well, yes, there in fact is, but it's a real pain in the ass to make. I'm gonna make it, but that's going to be the last furniture thing I'm gonna do for today, okay? Next video will be skits, I promise, Grandpa. Let's begin. So, for starters, you're going to need a set of iron trapdoors like this. You have a floor below you. If you don't, just have one trapdoor here and one trapdoor here. Next we have a floor below us, we have the trapdoors like this. Now next we're going to need an armor stand for every single one of these spaces. So that means 6 armor stands. Now place them exactly as I'm showing you. Okay. Alright, now that we've placed our armor stands like this, we're gonna need some very specific helmets. Now, you can't do this in survival mode because it requires a bit of netherite. So, first off, you're gonna need 2 netherite helmets. These adorn the 2 on the far side. Next, you're going to need 3 iron helmets, which go on the middle 3. These will be your computer stands. And that went on the wrong one. That's okay, we're gonna replace it. And finally, you'll need chain helmets, which will be your keyboard. Now here comes the complicated bit. How do we get these in blocks? Well, prepare for the part that might be a bit annoying. You're going to need pistons, activation mechanisms to set them off, and I guess like a bunch of quartz. You're definitely gonna need some quartz on this.
Out of the doorway into the morning, wishing was a bird that was my
Alright, once you've done that, you place 2 quartz blocks like this, and you place your quartz stairs like this. Now it's starting to look like something. Now, real quick, just for flair, we're gonna add another sort of PC box, which is a grindstone. So, take your grindstone and put it on this side. Now, you're going to need to make a banner for this next bit, which I was intending on just using a default banner, or I had my inventory, but I guess I might as well frickin' show you. I want him to do it. Let's make it better. So, let's get out a nice old balloon. Alright, so what we're gonna need is a black banner. Some white dye and some lime green dye. So step 1, you dye onto it a white border. Next you put through the thing. Now, you're going to need to get a banner pattern real quick. The pattern is called Thingy. Or Thing. It's the Mojang logo. And that is our computer screen. So if you remove the loom, place it like so. We have this very nice looking PC monitors. And you need a mouse. I know that, which means if you need a mouse, all you really need to do is get a button. Any kind you want. Now you might be thinking, these monitors are a bit huge and high. Well, if you want to take care of that, which I'm sure you will, you can add shelving to the top. Now, we're not going to add the nice shelving, we're just going to add sort of industrial shelving. So what we're real quick going to do is grab some shulker boxes. And some birch trapdoors. And place them up here. And voila, you have a very nice, very advanced, cool, new looking PC. Best part is it actually looks like tricked out sort of gaming PC. These netherite helmets are the speakers, which I use instead of little skeleton skulls that UI stream used. But anyway, well, I think we've hit the limit. That's all my brain can handle for today, guys. I'm sorry. It's just, I have a mental limit to how much I can do this. So, thank you so much for watching. It's been great showing you more Minecraft furniture tricks. And I'll be back with some more really nice study skits. But for now, I suppose there's only one word that needs to be said. Goodbye!
Got the world, it's a color.